Okay, so we're back with a brand new video today. I just wanted to do something a little different today. I wanted to give a bit of a review of the latest quest, so Nomad's Elegy. First of all, the rewards were pretty decent. So you got a 50k construction lab, 50k mining, 50k woodcutting, and 50k combat lamp. Now I'm not really sure what the soul in the box blueprints or earn enhancer blueprints were, but we got those too. I think they're the Invention Guild or wherever you go, Sears or Varrock. And you can discover it like all the other in the invention skill. So what I actually thought of the quest, it was a bit of a strange one. First starting out on the quest, you had to go to Death and speak to him and Ishlarin or whatever that like dog guy is. You know it's like the alternative to Death, but for the like desert god or something. Not really sure, but yeah. And then you had to go into the like afterlife, and you meet up with a few NPCs that you've like met in quests before, um, namely the ones which are dead, really. So it's like Hazelmere and Jessica and some other crap like that, yeah. So that was quite interesting. It was kind of a bit repetitive, like going through that and speaking to the same NPC and them teleporting around. That was okay, and then you had to build a battle ram. The XP from building that was actually pretty decent. For what it was, you literally just AFK'd construction, and the XP drops were decent. I'm not really sure how much XP it was. I can't tell you that, but it was reasonable. And then you get to the section where you have to use the battering ram to enter, I guess, the section where you would meet Nomad eventually. It's the same like section as the Halloween event from this year that everyone pretty much hated. It was a nice like reuse of it. I suppose it saves resources. So that was okay, I didn't mind that. But then you had to have a fight with just like all the Ascension creatures. It wasn't too tough, like yeah. It was reasonable, wasn't hard or anything. They seem to like glitch a bit in the south, so if you just stand at the north with the battering ram, you could stand there, just attack the ones which were attacking the battering ram, and then you'll get through that section. There was literally like hundreds piling up in the south though, but it doesn't seem to affect the quest at all. Um, the next section, you actually fight Nomad, which it wasn't too bad of a fight. There was some nice mechanics in it. It was a bit weird, like you had to keep switching between you and the NPCs you were playing with. So you had to select. I think we had to use Xenia, I think that's her name, and also use Death and Ichlirin. I honestly can't say that guy's name. You know the guy I'm talking about, the dog god thing. So the actual fight with Nomad, it wasn't too bad. You're introduced to like it's pretty much a rip off of Guthix. But it's called Gillinor and it's all like I guess it's like a zombie Guthix pretty much. You know the one which is at the place where you teleport with the 6th age circuit. Yeah, it's pretty much that, just like reincarnated into a zombie. Um, the fight wasn't too bad. It adds an extra mechanic on after each NPC that you've used. So, like Death, you had to kind of Voke the Gillinor. Oh, that was a horrible teleport. Don't watch this video. But yeah, you had to Voke the Gillinor and then Scythe the thing. And yeah, just play the quest. It's pretty easy. The fight gets harder as it goes along with Nomad. He had some more mechanics. Like with the hype on this quest, like they hyped it up so much that they were saying it's meant to be a very hard boss fight. I didn't feel that at all, and I'm really not great with bossing. You can have a look at my boss tab here, but it wasn't that hard. I thought definitely they weren't. See, definitely. I mean, if I can do it with those kind of boss kills, it wasn't as difficult as the hype said it would be. But that's okay. It was only a master quest. It was not meant to be that difficult, but it was reasonable. And yeah, the boss fight gets gradually harder, but it's not as hard as I guess it's like easier than just Zero and Rage Haranxi, to be honest. I had more trouble learning that than doing this Nomad fight, but I guess that's what comes with EOC. But the actual quest was reasonable. It was some quite nice content, and you get to meet old friends and NPCs that you used to like meet before in other quests. I thought it was a reasonable effort. It was, yeah, it's a pretty decent quest. It is obviously left on a cliffhanger, which will lead to further quests in the future. But overall, I'd probably rate it about 5 out of 10. It wasn't anything spectacular. Probably rating it at that because of the reuse content from the past. Like when I was doing the quest, I could see it's literally just a rip off of some old content, but I get why they've done it. It saves resources, that kind of thing. But yeah, reasonable quest, decent reward. And we'll probably leave the video at that. That's pretty much an overview. Obviously, massive spoilers throughout this. Yeah, thanks for watching.